Today we're going to talk to you about our business process about TeachMe, the online teaching website. As you may recall, the services of this online teaching were video lessons, educational content. The revenues came from advertising, subscriptions, or minute specs. And the costs were related to website maintenance and paying the teachers. Here we have the business process management notation. As we can see, we have the paying users pool, the teaching website pool, the skilled users / teachers pool, and the advertisers pool. We tried to make this process temporarily consistent, and as you can see in the image, it's very concise and it's very good so that you can get the general idea of what you have to do in the business process notation. Now we're going to pass by to you see this lesson, the supervised lesson. We're going to go in it and do the microprocess. Here is a microprocess about supervised lessons. We have the three pools, student, website, and teacher. We have also this time we try to make it temporarily consistent, and it's also a very good way to see how the supervising the lessons is managed by the website.
Here we have the use case diagram. Regarding a video lesson is the goal that all these three entities want to achieve. We have student, administrator, and teacher. This is the three entities regarding this use case. And we have the system where they interact. teachme.unidemi.com, our online teaching website. Here you can see all the actions that could be done by students, like pay for minute packs, choose subject, pay subscription. Here you can see all the actions that could be done by teacher and the actions that could be done by administrator, like register videotape lesson. It's possible to see the interactions between these entities, like here, where a student places an order for a lesson and the teacher receives it and provides a couple of actions.
This is the class diagram. There is a main users table that registers every bit of information about every user. Later, it divides all users into a teachers and a students table. There can be both a student and a teacher in a user table. That means that a teacher can at the same time be a student. Whenever a lesson occurs, they can both come together in a lesson table that will explicit who was the teacher, who was the student, and all the other important data on a lesson. This is then the relational model. As you can see, it adds an extra table that comes together students and the lesson because of the one-to-one relation. There can be multiple students on one lesson but only one teacher, so we have to add that extra table. Now on to Microsoft Access. This is our database built in Microsoft Access. These are the tables. As you can see, each table has several fields. There's the name of each user, the password, encrypted, country, and other subjects. These will then be built other tables, like the teachers table, students table, and lessons. There are the relationships between the tables that are defined right here, as you can see. These are the relationships that were built in the relational module. Then some queries may be built. For example, we want to search a database for teacher qualifications per country. You just do a query for those subjects and it returns all the names, the countries, and the qualifications of your users. You can do other kinds of queries using the query wizard or query design. Then the forms. For example, for people that don't really understand databases, you can do a form that will help them input or change data in the database in a user-friendly way. For example, if you want to see user the minutes they have available and you want to change it, you just open a form for users and you can see actually how many minutes they have available, and for example this user, you can change the minutes he has available and it's updated that information. Or for example creating new students, new teachers and new users. These forms can be built using, for example, the form wizard, or building a new form from scratch using the blank form or the form design. So this is our usage of Microsoft Access to build our database to help us model the flow of information. Thank you for watching this multimedia presentation.